What is up, everybody? This is your Brickley Neighborhood Big Mike here, bringing you some Biomutant.
Encode your DNA.
Holy crap! Yeah, this is a new game. I've been waiting to play it. It looks so friggin' amazing. Yeah, I kind of just want to get into it. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's see what happens.
Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your fur style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Deadeye. Commando. Psyfreak. Saboteur. Sentinel. Command Deadeye. Sabot Sentinel. Deadeye. Deadeye chosen. Choose your pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Sabot Sentinel. Commando. Deadeye. Sentinel. Sentinel chosen. Good choice. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road choice, or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Can't believe you'd choose
That thing?
better half.
The best.
Guess left can be right, sometimes. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die. The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. 1.21 gigawatts! Guess you still want more than that. Pump you up. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. clamber right up. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Couldn't just be open, eh? Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to thank you for taking... He The legend of the The child could have been anyone, but the... It was after the attack that the unit... asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if... You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all... The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little... You might be right. Like potatoes...
What the hell? Oh, that's gonna be fun.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. You'll need to support the... You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you... You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. They're hiding in the glitter grass that mostly grows deep inside. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but... One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here. No, she's got lots.
To why?
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone.
Ubobo tubuko. Udenuku unyofubo.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted.
Atu awa ya ea.
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that
Lua tolu dum. To why?
the genetic evolution that his friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Ya. Sawata mua. To lua lu. To luka.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters.
Koyetu koreboy.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
To lua lu. To luka. Lua tolu dum.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Koyetu koreboy. Ya. Ugambun ang ugagad yebromo wuf. The wata.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played
To
your
whoa.
part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
What in the good goddamn is that thing?
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light?
Not as much as it hurts.
Always making this...
And you're always trying...
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eater. The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. In Jagni's case, letting the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life is part of their plan. They believe a cleansing is the only way the world can be saved. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Understands you have other places you need to go. Says they're cautious of non-allies. They don't just let anyone see the Sifu, but there's something different about you.
Sibi? La fanen agin kalman. Gerat na fal hutut mus. Tugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang. The Sifu says it's time. Miri says there has to be some dark so that light can prove its purity above it, and promises this will happen if you help them unite the tribes, defeat the World Eaters, and save the Tree of Life.
Mana Slengyok. Saramoto?
He could only hope for you to do that, and is thankful you know what's right. That's a sign of strength.
Karap la wuta. Sibi Platz.
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with
Bawa pala misa. Us all the goose gonna have
the Jagni tribe may believe that
Mus gine afirma katano shubu budo. Dergenken ala dubai.
their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war.
Dergenken ala dubai.
You need to take the struggle to the enemy, or the enemy will bring it to you. When survival is threatened, there's no other option left but war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
But where yonke?
Even though you don't share their values, they hope you'll lead with mercy. The outcome of this war is up to you.
Gela wala click click. But where yonke? Polo sekada budo.
Tells you not to be afraid.
Polo sekada budo.
Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again.
Lapu.
They
Lapu.
seeing
Ala manglif by the frame.
Myriad want.
Papa mo prita.
He remembers your.
Dir wuru wusa hat.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong.
Gela gadengen hiram. Gela wante.
Even. Is sorry to see you turn so. Says you're welcome back.
Dapat lurga cliff no.
You can get stranger if you like. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. You make that work. Getting jacked. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Alright, that is where I'm going to cut this one off for today. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, make sure the rest of these Biomutant videos. Also leave a like and a comment, we would really appreciate it, and that's about it. Just hope you enjoyed, and catch you on the next one. Oh, the next video will pick up right here, so yeah, see you in that one.